in my circle, you can't fit. Don't too many be on some anti. I told her pull up, she asked me do I. Right now I'm fresh as hell, somebody take a flip. Pretty, back to back. Gang, back to back. Trailing me, back to back. Matte black, my rover, cha-cha, gon' show you, cha-cha, gon' back to back like Rosa, matte black, my rover, cha-cha, gon' show you, cha-cha, gon' they gon' heat me up, I been trying to keep it cool, these little, they tried to start it, too late, my finger was already on it, call me shovel man, she like the way I pull up and I, the 100 times they ask, I be like, I ain't never, all that beating around the bush, homie, said with your chest, got a lot of dog on me, know you probably smell it, like my name, Jody, pull up in the vet, go and check the news, Brody, heard somebody stretch, in your feelings by the, better get a grill, tired of getting taxed for that, take a trip, I got right here for show up, make everybody dip, went to visit granny, she say, what's that poking out your heel, I told bro to walk behind so he can catch me if I slip, she begging me to take a sip, first she drove the boat, then she like a ship, first you load it up, then you empty out the yacht, I'm not no button, I'm no wrinkle clothes, I got that check on me, if I swing this from left to right, gon' have to check on me. I just put 10 mil in the pen, it made me feel better. Passing out deep, I'm cold.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Buffalo Bills and the Tennessee Titans. Ball is teed up, and with the boots, the NFL postseason has officially begun. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. They'll run here with Tajay Spears. And he's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
On the gun, it's Ward. He finds Tigger Conquo for the grab. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
48-yard line.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Spears trying this straight ahead. He'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It's caught. This is Tajay Spears. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And the Titans have a first. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
That pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the red zone now. That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 2nd down.
It's now second
Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Again, Ward going to the air. Short pass brought in. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
A gain of 12
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
Come on. Ready.
Ward, good throw, complete. And a massive hit near the goal line to keep him out of the end zone.
A gain of 3 yards.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
And goal.
On the sneak, here's Ward. And they're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on 4th and goal.
No gain on
The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. Running for it, Spears. And he gets in, touchdown! The Titans finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Tajay Spears touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Titans will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Bills nothing.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready, set.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Finds a seam down the middle. And this is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. How about 29 yards on 1st down? And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
First toe to the game for James Cook. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
Come on, set. 50, green. Hut.
Throwing now off the play action. Pulled in by the rookie out of Texas Tech. And he gets a small chunk there before he's touched down.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they're going to topple behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
45. What? Blue striker. Bill Green. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Roger McCreary takes it away. And the Titans take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame.
That's one of those drives, Kate, especially in the opening drive. You come to the sidelines, and all you're thinking about, unfortunately, is the failure at the end. It's kind of like being a student. You're so good all semester, and then you just fall in the final exam.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Ward in the pistol. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap now to Ward. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down.
Well, we've been here once before already, Kate. They converted on that 4th down. Yeah, I wouldn't put it past him to try it again.
It's a fake from Tebow on their own half. And the fake works to perfection. He's got the first down. We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. 7-0 is our score. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. First down throw here for Ward. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Titans have a first. All set to go now from the 35.
At the 35-yard line.
Throwing now on first down. Ward. Get it to Rashee Rice. Complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That play good for 17 and a first down.
That's another Titans first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Spears running behind center. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. First down, and they go right back to it. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Has a man downfield. This is Robinson. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Here we go. Start. Go.
From the red zone on first. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans pull that in front further, 13-zip. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Titans double their lead to 14. 14.
Bills have it.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Looking quickly here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
Ready?
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Thrown for his running back, but he comes up empty. Incomplete, and now they're facing third down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Has him on a quick hitter. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and it sets up second down.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
Throwing it again here. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Offense is set. First and 10. Sticking to the air here. It is caught left side. And he gets this forward to the 19.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard. At the Titans' 19-yard line.
So it looks like it'll be second and maybe a yard as we come back, Brock, from our 2-minute warning. More from Nissan Stadium coming up. Just a yard left to go on second down.
Come on, set. 10 black. 10.
They are throwing it again. He's got a man left. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Here we go, set. 60 red. 60 red. Edo blue. Set, huh?
They go play action on first down. Escapes the pocket. Has it in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes, Kate. He gets drilled. And QBs know that feeling. When you're letting it go and you get hit, definitely not the throw he wanted. And by happenstance, the adjusted throw still found a home, and that home was his teammate.
On the double.
Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is second and inches.
Ready. Set, run.
He's going to throw it again. Dumped off to his running back. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills make it a one-score game before halftime. It's a James Cook touchdown. Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Bills chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Bills 7.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Kelly now to return. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready, set.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
From the gun, it's Ward. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Might be time to reach in the bag of tricks on second down. 16 to go following the sack. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Trying for the deep ball. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Gotta cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. He's looking deep once again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they're staring at 4th and long. And he drives this into the pouring rain. Picked up at the 38. Across midfield. And he's all the way into enemy territory, officially at the 49. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Black, 95.
Airing it out to start this drive. And this one is launched downfield. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills earn the chance to tie before halftime. It's a James Cook touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. A 2nd touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separation to the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. 1st and 10 here. Ward. Short pass brought in. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Throwing from the gun here. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. This one misses the tight end. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Let's go now.
He's back to throw. Taking a shot deep here. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. And the Bills are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. This kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. This return starts at the 5. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Takes the 2nd down snap. Hits him on the out route. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
The Bills
Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit, as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Well, Kate, a 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule, but you're going to have to pick up the pace.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Here comes the pressure, and he's going to be dropped by the Titans. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Running right side. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. So they'll let the play stand, decline the penalty, and that's going to bring up 4th down. The Bills with a punt team out there. And they could really use a good one here. Some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
At their own 35-yard
line. On the ready.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. Carried by Spears to start the drive. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, 2nd down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
44-yard line.
Here we go.
They're going to stay on the ground with Spears. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Got it. Ready?
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Come on.
That's low and bounces short of his man. Not on the same page with his tight end. So 2nd down coming up.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Left side, it's caught by Rice. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
First down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Pressure coming. Here's Ward. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. And dose of the hurry up here.
Pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Again, Ward going to the air. Escapes the pocket. And Ward's going to hit the deck as he gains enough for that 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot at him.
And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Shotgun handoff now for Spears. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. And 3rd and short.
They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
Throwing now on first down. Ward. Catch is made in close. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
That's another Titans.
Spears will take it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's a Tajay Spears touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Titans break that tie and now lead by 7.
Bills 14.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Trying to throw this from the gun. As the open man downfield. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. So that's going to go as a pickup of 36 yards. And the Bills have a first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up second and 1 at the 18-yard line.
Ready.
Second down, looking for options. Heine and Brown back-to-back plays. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down. 1 quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win. It's Bills football, and their season on the line here as they trail. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Set, ready. 52 blue. Ready.
He's going to throw it. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills now trail by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The career is more at stake when you win your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Ward. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Chimere DK, the one he was looking for. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
His running back hauls it in deep right. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sense him out into one of those spots out wide. I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw.
Okay,
you
ready?
can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Looking to throw this one. Ward. This is pulled in by Gunnar Helm. And he's just a little bit short of that first down. They stop him at the 33. Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. He has it on the QB sneak. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
Ward, a quick throw, complete. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and
They'll
9.
come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Yard line.
Buffalo,
Here's Ward. Called in by Rice. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that. Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Hits his running back. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Got TK, complete. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Pushing for the end zone. It holds the football. It's not loose. And it looked like a Bill got it.
I'll tell you what, you throw in such a compacted area down here tight in the red zone, these receivers, tight ends, don't always have a chance to get a great grip on the ball before that defender arrives. And that defender arrived with some bad intentions. He closed quick and made a play of the game, knocking it free and forcing the... turnover.
on the double.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
43 rounds. 10 black. Strike. Set.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. They've got 2nd and 4. Offense to the line fast.
A 6-yard pickup brings up
Throwing it on 2nd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
And the Bills' 1st down.
Ready. Set.
Back to throw. He dumps this off to Cook. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 22-yard line.
Ready.
Setting up to pass. And they got down in time. He's taken down. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
So for those of you keeping track, we get a solid completion for decent yardage on first, and then we go backwards on second. Kate, I guess we got a quality rubber match right here on third down.
Looking to throw it. Well, he laid out for it, but the throw just a little bit too off the mark. So fourth down coming up. On now comes their punter. And he's going to have to hit this one from the edge of his own end zone. He runs it up to midfield. Look at him go. He could do it. To the house for a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans have taken the lead late. Now the PAT try coming up. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Titans break that tie and now lead by 7.
Bills 21.
So after giving up the punt return score, Brock, let's see if they can answer on a different type of return. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10. Receiver in motion, going left. He'll look to throw it. Short pass brought in. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up.
Good for Bills. First down. First and 10.
Here he is to throw.
45-yard line.
Completed to his running back. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, it hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Right, 60 red. Ready?
Throwing now. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Sticking to the air here. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw, swatted away by the defense.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Red, cycle, yellow, 22. Ready?
He's going to throw it again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Ready?
Now to throw. Chased out to his right. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Buffalo calls it 2nd time out of the half. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, You're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days. When you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The entire season has led them here to this snap. They have to convert here on 4th down. Desperation time here. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. And with 10 seconds left in this game, they're going to burn their final timeout. New set of downs for them from the 31.
Yellow, blue, 30, green, jack.
Now with just 10 seconds left in our game, we've got a timeout.
Got it?
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Black. Set, ready. 52 blue. Flag blue.
Still sticking with the passing game. Need this to force overtime. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing block. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Ready. Red, Edo, blue. Blue striker.
Here he goes, one final shot. Getting out to his left. Caught, nice gain left side. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. So here in Nashville, the Titans come away with the win. Well, safe to say, Brock, the nerves are out of the way. Their playoff run officially off and running as they punch their ticket to that divisional round.
Yeah, and we know through the years this wild card round is never taken lightly. Crazy things happen every year as the playoffs begin. And we can't forget, for a lot of these guys, it's their first experience of the postseason, and they acquainted themselves to the playoff atmosphere, I'd say pretty darn well.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans are your winners as we say goodbye from Nashville.